Well, hello folks, welcome to Meadow Grove and welcome back to the 2 hectare challenge simulation for the nation here. And today we are about to sell what is the first load of our tomato soup, or carrot soup, I suppose it is. And yeah, we're going to see how much we can get for this. We have a few more crates left and there's a bit more processing to do, but we also need to do a little bit more transport. But first things first, let's see how much this has been worth. We're currently sitting there at just under 28 grand, and let's see if this time and effort will all be worthwhile in the end. So let's get ourselves unlocked as it starts to sell. There we all go. 38 grand. Look at that. My word. Okay, so that is fantastic actually, and that's only... we've probably got at least 2 more times that amount to sell once we get everything processed through there over the course of the next few months. It is the end of October. I came to you with the last episode at the end of September, so we kicked it forward to the end of October. We've been busy. I'm going to show you what we've done in the yard there once we get ourselves back on over. But yeah, it's been busy. We'll have to load up this trailer with more crates of carrots to bring over. And then when we've done that, we've got to get the stone picker going. We've got to get the Massey going with the harrow on. And then we can eventually get the last of this field seeded. But trees have been planted. The field has been fully plowed. Everything has been finished from a harvesting perspective. And we also returned the beast. We finally said goodbye to the case. That has gone. And we've been able to move on and also return the harvester as well. So we're down to our own equipment now. We've only leased a stone picker for the course of today, which I'm fine with, just because the field when we plowed it over there was an absolute nightmare of stones. So we will get back on top of that one, but it is we're in a position now where we can get that all sorted out and taken care of. But yeah, we ultimately have a lot to do still for this year. But knowing that we're going to get about 30 grand for a load of soup is A, ridiculous, and B, rather reassuring. Oh, there you are. Get through there. So yeah, at least our revenue is going to keep going up and up and up. Now we should probably put a bit of that straight into the loan, which I might well do when we get back to the yard actually, just for good housekeeping. And yeah, we'll see what that looks like. But I'm really happy with how the field's coming together. It's going to give us a lot of opportunities. We are putting it into grass at the moment there because we're going to attempt to get a decent crop off it before the end of before we have to plant the next root crops in the spring. Oh, where am I going? Again, too busy talking. Well, this will go well. Oh, we got in there. Perfect. Look at that. It is very handy having an actual telehandler around now as well. We've already paid for that nearly with the with that first return of what, 38,000. I think it was 50,000 altogether. So half of the next trailer load, and that'll be the telehandler all bought and paid for. So that's good. But yeah, let's just go around the corner. Everything I think apart from 2 crates is out of the field now, which is great. This just means that we can really crack on with that field work. And we'll show you what that looks like in just a moment there. But yeah, very happy with the process so far. We were able to fly through the last of the harvesting in the corner there, and then yeah, once we got that bit done, and we didn't need to have one tractor always on the harvester, it felt like a good time just to get rid of the case. And it was, you know, it was costing us money, so didn't make much sense to keep hold of it when we were more than managing with what we had. Let's stick this. We're going to be loading this one, so we need to be able to access it on as many sides as possible. Right in front of the mast. Alright, that'll do. We can get around both sides there, I think. Sold. So as you can see, we've got the big gold stone picker there. We'll get that out in a moment. The Massey's on the cultivator, so we can just get this ground ready to go, which is going to be important to do there. But yeah, we'll just get ourselves around and about here. As you can see, the grass has come through from what we've already grown, and also up in the orchard up there as well. Now we've planted trees. That was always going to be part of the plan there for the agroforestry side of things, but trees have been planted and they're starting to grow as well. The rest of this is all going to go into grass. We need to pick the stones off here, which the harrow brought up. Oh, we did get them all moved, good. And then, yeah, there's just another row of trees over there as well. So in theory, what we could do and what we'll likely do, because we're mainly root cropping this, you'll be able to rotate through the three. So this will all go into grass. We will get a crop of hay or silage off here in the, probably silage in the very early spring. Then we'll cultivate it over and then drill in our respective crops. But we'll do it in a way where we can be a little bit more friendly to the harvester as well, and allow us to have that opportunity to pick this without having to mess around too much as well. So that's the idea there, at least. So we'll see how we get on with that one. But it's roughly thirds, give or take. But yeah, I'm happy with it. This just needs, like I say, an awful lot of stones picked off here. So we'll get cracking with that, and then we can get the harrow working away behind us there to get the field taken care of. In fact, the harrow can now go straight away, actually, because that's going to go the next bit over. So we'll get this all set up and working. We can also get this loaded up for the next run down to the factory as well. So that should be great. Really looking forward to seeing how much we make in total there, because there were quite a few trailer loads that went down there for that, I must admit. But there are, and we must have had in excess of about 40,000 litres there. But we've still got a couple of empty crates down there. It's nothing too big. But these crates right here have 2,000 litres in each, assuming they are full, like that one. And then so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full rows, and then 2, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's gonna be 20,000 per row. 20,000 per row, so that's 120,000 litres right there. 122,000, I suppose. So that's a lot. We are going to make a lot of money off this. So, but what we will do as well, like I mentioned, let's be responsible with our money here, and let's just pay down 10 grand on the loan. Lovely stuff. And we've yeah, we'll get this all loaded up, and then we can get on to the more interesting side of things of getting the new crop ready to go. I'd like to get the grass in for by the end of today, so that we're able to see it in its first growth stage tomorrow there. That'll be cool. All right. Who knew there'd be so much money in carrot soup? It's incredible. That was an attempt to get out here. We'll just have to reverse out. This shed could be done with being slightly wider, but it is what it is anyway. We'll just crack along. Yeah, I haven't put this in a good place at all. I think we have to reevaluate where this is placed. Let's move all this around. We'll get this loaded up here because it does take a while, and you've seen me load and unload these a while for a bit anyway. So we'll get this all done, and then we can get on with the fun stuff of getting this field turned around. Alright, so one trailer loaded. We're only going to put one deck onto there for now, which is just 8 pallets to take away, but that will be enough to keep just ticking through it time after time. And yeah, we'll take that one away as soon as we've got a tractor free. We could put it back on the telehandler, but I'd rather get us cracking along a little bit. Now it is starting to rain, which is a little annoying, so we'll see if we can actually get going without making too much messy with the cultivator. So we will find out. All right. I do like this little tractor here. It does a grand job. We haven't got any big equipment really. This can pull the cultivator and the grass harrow, which is good. John Deere can do the plowing if we need to there. But yeah, it's a handy size. A little bit slow on the road, I think, but we'll What we did last time around was releasing that case so we could have a little bit more zip on the road there, and that worked out very well for us. But yeah, so we've got this half cultivated. I need to come back in and I already picked the stones off here once, and the cultivator ripped up a hell of a lot more, so we'll have to come and tackle that. But for right now, let's go into here. There's our second row of trees up the middle. We can do that, pull that down, and hide workers can take control of that. And away he goes. Alright, well, that looks like it's going to be fine there. And then, good lord, look at all this. We are collecting quite a pile of stones. It's gathering up over time, but we're just going to leave... Oh, the hell is it? We're just going to leave it there and just keep on adding to it. I'm sure it's not going to be the only time that we have to do it. There you go. I do want to get the probably more suitable stone picker for this machine, but as it is, we don't have one at the moment, so we'll make do. And let's get us off. So yeah, if we continue to make as much money as we did there, we'll be well over 100,000 again. And there's nothing that we desperately need in terms of new equipment, but you know, we'll see what that looks like. We do need to think about at some stage in the spring. Of course, we'll have to lease that bigger tractor for cultivation work. And then we'll also need to think about we've got the drill, but we don't have anything like the ridger, for example. So we will keep an eye out to see what that looks like. In the sales market, used machinery market at the moment, there isn't too much of any that would be of any use for us. There's a power harrow, but right now we don't really need one, given that we're doing a fine job with the cultivator over there anyway. So we'll just keep watching it, see if that should change, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, then I'm also fine with it. Let's just make sure he's going the right way. All right. Strong sense of deja vu with this. We've done all of this field already. Well, all this section. Yeah, it does make a big difference there. It's nice to have the field cleared as well. Lord only knows will cause some more issues when we start to plant with the rotavator and the ridger there, if we don't get all these cleared up there. So I'm happy to do that. I've also been thinking about what we're going to be looking into for the winter months, really, once we've got all of our field work done. There is, and there has been, a little bit of a chat on previous episodes around forestry work, and I don't really want to go deep into forestry, but there's a bit of land I can clear, and there's also, we will have wood to fell from the trees that we planted here as well. So we'll have to think about what that would look like. So I am going to look into, I mean, I've got a chainsaw already, probably just getting a grapple or something for the telehandler. And then maybe up near where the forestry, where the orchard is, over on the hill there, put in some kind of processor in there so we can make firewood or whatever and sell it on that way. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, anything like we say, I'm determined to not use regular cereals for this, just so we can be have a little bit of diversification in our farming production. So if we can do that, then I'm all for it. Really be on this forever, picking all these stones, I think. Like every time you think you've cleared them, you move along and they just come into view. But anyway, cultivator's ripping them up there like he's on a mission. So we'll just keep going around. What we're going to look to do is try and get as much of this field cleared, so as soon as I'm done, or as I move away, because that cultivator's not going to be on for too much longer, we can get the grass drill on there straight away as well. So the more that I can get ahead of them, the better, and hopefully we'll just work our way towards the edge of the field. Like I say, all going into grass here. We'll see what it looks like over the course of the next few months to invest in a little bit of grass equipment when necessary. But yeah, no immediate rush for that yet. We'll continue just to get our production chains working and see if anything good comes up. But I think this is most of them down from this bottom corner here, at least. So let's go over here. Well, that took some time, but I think we're done. Well, that's certainly gonna be me done. That was a lot. So what we've been able to pick off there is nearly a ton actually in this in the back of this hopper here. So we'll go and tip this with the lot, and then we can get the massy away on the drill. Well, that's drilling. Probably going to take that trailer load away to the processing factory, so it's all done and dusted. And then as far as October goes, that's us all done. We'll be into November and we'll be able to fly along as well. What's great as well is because we've returned all of the leased equipment, we do receive residual income every day from the any of our trees over there from the orchard. So we'll continue to make that, but it means that we're making more and more with every day because we're not having to pay for various different bills. So that's always good. We'll fold you in. Gets locked into place there. And let's get this machinery all sorted out. It's been raining all the way through there, but we've managed to get it done. And we're going to kind of mush this grass seed in, I guess. But yeah, at least it'll be there and it'll be done for us. I'll leave this in the yard for now. There you go. We'll just stick this wherever we can, and then that's all done, and we can yeah, get this all ticked off. This might not work. All right, so yeah, let's go and get that massy swapped around, and then we can leave that to do its thing. And then yeah, this field will all be done. I'm very pleased with how we've made progress through this. Right, yo, so yeah, we'll get this all swapped around, we'll get the massy going on the grass seed there, and then yeah, let's go and get those that trailer load taken away, and that will all but wrap us up. And there he goes, drilling away in the rain. Looks like it's doing a decent job as it is, so we'll just leave him be. And yeah, that will get this field all done and dusted, hopefully before, well, easily before the end of the day, so that's all good. And that will be the last of the groundwork done for now, which is quite a nice thing to have ticked off as we just jump back over here for the millionth time. And what we'll do now is wrap that one on there, and we'll take this away. We're going to put this straight into the factory once again, and we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, ultimately we are pretty much done with our field work now. Now what we've got to think about is how we're going to keep ourselves going throughout the winter months. So next video will be, of course, coming through November there as well. So we'll see what that looks like. So thank you very much for watching as always. I hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, you've yet to do so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more for Bee Simulation for the Nation. It is greatly appreciated. But we'll leave you right here in the cab of the 6400, and we shall see you all next time. Catch you later.